Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So what is the Game been talking about now? So Game recently did an interview with Big Boy, and he went on this long, drawn-out explanation on how he missed the opportunity to sign Kendrick Lamar back in the day.
First time I met Kendrick was a long time ago. I don't even know if he'll remember. He was going to the Yet Center in Compton, and as part of a probationary program, I had to go be a big brother at this Yet Center, and me and my homie Tato,
getting hours signed. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't Kendrick's big brother, but he used to come in there and he was real young, man, and he was just always charismatic, always good with the words, man, and just a funny little guy. I don't even know if he remembers that. And so when I had and we grew up like across the street and around the corner from each other. But I gang bang hard, and Dot, he non-affiliated, but he Compton, and he ain't no punk either. Right. So and everybody from the hood that don't bang still is from the hood.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he got that, but I always knew. So in the beginning, I would be going in the beginning of my career. I'd be going by Top Dog's house, and just helping him with J-Rock stuff and lending my 2 cents, since I was a little bit ahead of the curve than from where they were. And I was always asking Top, I was like, yo, let me get Dot. He was like, no. And so he knew what he was, I knew what he was. J-Rock, when I took J-Rock on tour, Dot was hype man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I asked Top again at my house in Glendale. I was like, let me get Dot. He was like, nah. But he was like, yo, what if we piece up TDE? And I was like, man, I got Black Wall Street. I'm good.
Yeah.
I want you to do
So
your
when you
thing.
say let me get Dot, are you talking about let me get him as an artist or as a feature?
Let me get him as an artist.
Right.
Because I already knew what he was gonna be. And nobody didn't understand it yet except everybody that was around Top and TDE. They knew. And I knew.
Now, there's documentation to support that Game, Top, Kendrick, and all the affiliates used to hang around each other. Used to be cool. Don't know if they're still cool today, but there is history to support that he knew the team back in the day. And with that fact, it would appear what he's saying could be truthful. However, Kendrick Lamar's head bodyguard, which is formerly the Game's previous bodyguard, is saying otherwise. He seems to feel like Game is capping. In a comment, it got him saying blood is faking. He never wanted to sign Kendrick. So if they all knew each other and 2 T's is saying this, how true is Game's statement?
So the Game gets called out once again for capping. He did an interview with Big Boy and stated that he wanted to sign Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar's infamous bodyguard 2 T's comments and says, blood faking. He never wanted to sign Kendrick. 2 T's doubled down on it. He put it on his story saying, ain't no faking for you niggas this year. And one thing I learned, if it's anybody you want to believe about rumors when it comes down to these celebrities and shit like that, is the bodyguards and the drivers. Definitely believe 2 T's. I didn't even know 2 T's talk. Be honest with you, I didn't even know who 2 T's look. I just hear it from the song. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. That's it. So for him to, put that out there like that, he mean that shit. We all know how much the Game be capping. And let me reiterate, I love the Game as far as rapping and his music. One of my favorite rappers all the time. I feel like he has one of the best discographies in hip hop to me. I don't feel like he got a bad album and shit like that, but that's a conversation for another day. But I do feel like the relationship between the Game and Kendrick is in an awkward space right now. We understand the respect they have for each other, you know what I'm saying, as far as them both making it out of Compton. I know they respect each other's pen, and we know Kendrick's admiration, or the admiration he used to have for the Game. He literally got a song talking about that shit. Like, I used to be jealous of Jason Young. Like, they definitely have respect for each other, but I feel like there's this unspoken jealousy that the game have for Kendrick. I think the game is a little jealous of certain heights Kendrick was able to reach that he didn't. And more so the respect Kendrick gets when it come down to hip hop, their peers, their mentors, and some of the people that the game and Kendrick look up to, they give more respect to Kendrick than they do the game. Like you saw it when the game spoke on, the 2022 Super Bowl halftime performance. Y'all know Dr. Dre the one who hosted it. And, he had his guests. He had 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. And Game looking at it like, damn, like Dre, like you my man. Y'all know how much Game love Dr. Dre. Oh my God. Like, he can't go a song damn near without name dropping Dre. But he looking at it like, damn, if you was gonna choose somebody from LA, choose somebody from Compton, it should have been me. I should have been on that stage. Like, Game is even seeing it from that aspect, like, damn, Drake chose 50 Cent and Kendrick Lamar over me. You know what I'm saying? Which rightfully so. They are bigger artists, and it just made sense for them to be there over the Game. And there's other little things, just kind of show you like it's something there. It's not spoken on, or he's not going full throttle, but there's something there. Like, him kind of signed with Drake a little bit more in this beef and shit like that. He didn't outright say it, but certain little comments, you see certain little things, you just like, I see what you're doing there, brother. The Game won't fully go against Kendrick and, fully side with Drake. That's why he's kind of like playing in the middle and shit like that. But me, I have eyes, I have intuition that he really wants to side with Drake, because there's a slight jealousy he have against Kendrick. And I feel like Kendrick know it. He knows the Game is a little jealous of him. He can see that shit. Y'all know Kendrick has a great gift of discernment and intuition, and he see little shit. He peep certain comments and shit like that. I know y'all be thinking Kendrick just don't pay attention to shit and he just in his own world. No, he see that shit. He see what's going on. He knows it. Like, when y'all listen to certain songs like Wet Dot Murals, Man at the Garden, you know what I'm saying? Some of these lines he have in GNS and shit like that, when he calling out haters and people who wish they was in his position, I know the Game is one of the people he be having in his mind. I just know it. 2T's coming out and saying some shit like that just lets you, because y'all know the people that's closest to Kendrick and his team, they don't say shit. They see certain things and they just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? For 2T's to pop out like this, Kendrick know that shit. Kendrick know, he see the cap, he see the bullshit, he see right through it.
Now, I don't want to all out call him a liar, but it is at least some inconsistency with his story. So some people have done extensive research to conclude that the Game has allegedly done a lot of capping over the years about Kendrick and many other situations. So what do you make of this? Do you think the Game is capping with this explanation in this interview? Do you feel like the Game has a history of capping? And do you think the Game is really jealous of Kendrick? You tell me. Put your comments below. Let's talk about it. This is Marcus at Work Media, and I'm out this bitch.